Greetings and welcome to the Astronomy Picture of the Day podcast. Today's picture for December 18th of 2025 is titled Jupiter and the Meteors from Gemini. So what do we see here? Well, here we see a set of images put together. In fact, hundreds of images were taken and 40 were selected to be combined together in a single image. And this shows images of the Geminid meteors that occurred on December 13th and 14th. Well, that's when they peaked, and they occur all around that time, but that's when you're going to see most of them. So you would not normally see something with this many all at once. The meteors are relatively rare. They might occur every couple of minutes or so, depending on the actual intensity of the shower. But when you take a bunch of images and put them together, you can really see how the meteors are spread out in space and how they appear to radiate from a single point. And you can imagine tracing all these lines back and that they would then meet at some point near that star in the middle. And that star is not the brightest object. The brightest object is actually the planet Jupiter. But the star that's towards the center there is actually Castor, which is one of the stars in the constellation of Gemini. Now that's how a meteor shower is named. It's named after the constellation or region of the sky from which the meteors appear to radiate. Now, they don't really come from that area. It is simply that they all are following the same orbit through space. They're traveling together parallel, and therefore they're going to appear to converge off in the distance, just as railroad tracks will here on Earth. Now, we not only see those in the sky and see them converging off in Gemini, but we can see other objects here as well. In fact, off to the right-hand side, we can see the constellation of Orion. Orion, one of the more prominent winter constellations with the distinct red star, Betelgeuse, present there, as well as a number of hot blue stars that are present as well. And directly below Orion, the bright object there would be the bright star Sirius, the brightest star in the sky. And we can see by comparison that Jupiter is even brighter than this, Jupiter being the largest planet in our solar system and relatively reflective, therefore looks pretty bright. So brightness can depend on a couple of things. It depends on how close an object is to Earth, but it also depends on how intrinsically bright it is as well. So some objects can look bright even though they don't reflect a lot of light. That would be our moon. Our moon only reflects about 10% or so of the light that reaches it, whereas other objects with a lot of cloud cover could reflect more than half the light, or even more. So of course we are, as we often do, looking at things at a variety of different distances here. So the meteors are within our own atmosphere here on Earth. We can see the planet Jupiter, which is within our solar system. We can see a number of stars, which are part of our galaxy, but are generally the nearer stars. And if we look tracing through there from the top center down toward the lower right, we can see the band of our own Milky Way, which are even more distant stars within our galaxy. So that was our picture of the day for December 18th of 2025. It was titled Jupiter and the Meteors from Gemini. We'll be back again tomorrow for the next picture, previewed to be Cathedrals on the Moon. So we'll see what that is about tomorrow. And until then, have a great day, everyone, and I will see you in class.